Hi, hello, and howdy. It's me, Mushy, and you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for a post review and kit down of our latest project. This was our entry for the Love is in the Air Diamond Paint with Friends event hosted by Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery and co-hosted by Crafty Chef Diamond, aka Chef Laura, and we made it. We did it, you guys. I was nervous. I wasn't going to get this done by the end of the month, but we did. Sorry it's turned sideways. I hate to break your neck, but this one is so tall. It's 70 centimeters tall, so I couldn't get it all in frame the right way. So you have to look at it the wrong way. I'm sorry, but here it is. Let's talk about the details and kit it down. Let's go. All right, you guys, got my handy dandy notebook. This diamond painting was SK9, indicating that in my collection it was skeleton or skull related diamond painting number 9 in that category of diamond paintings. And I ended up calling this Eternally Yours. The SKU or serial number from the company is KS8030. And in my stash, this was number 370. So, yay! Check! That one's done. I did buy this at Temu, and you guys, I'm so sorry. It is sold out at the moment. And with Temu, we are never really sure whether it's going to come back or not. So hopefully it will, if for those of you who are digging it and want to get one for yourself. But I did just check last night and it is currently unavailable. Otherwise, I would have a link for you. I'm so sorry. What you might consider doing is either finding an image, or I don't know technology very well. It might work if you took a screenshot of this diamond painting and ran an image search. You might be able to find it at another shop. I don't know, but yeah, I did get this at Temu and it is currently sold out. I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. I'm sorry. I've bought this for $10.48. It is a 40 wide, 70 long, which is why you got to break your neck to see it like this, because that's just how it goes around here with the space we have. I'm sorry. It is a round drill. You guys, there are no specials. As I was progressing through this, I did have some people ask me, like, those drills are so shiny. Are you putting specials in there? Are you enhancing it? No. These, every drill on here is the drill that came with the kit, and I did not use any special drills or enhancements. It's what it came with, and they are actually very clean, quite shiny, very impressive quality, especially, you know, from a budget company where, you know, sometimes it's hit or miss. This was definitely a hit, at least in the drill shine department. This canvas is made up of 24 colors. I bought it on October 8th of 2023 and I received it by October 18th, 2023. I started it on the 5th of February, 2024 and finished it on February 25th, 2024. So it took me 20 days to finish. And it took me 61 hours and 27 minutes to complete this diamond painting. Yeah, this one took me a while. But if you might have seen in some of my other videos, we did have some mild drama in the house with regards to a sick puppy, and some other personal stuff that kind of had me up and down. I wasn't able to like sit for large chunks of time and work on this like you normally might be able to do. So that's a rough estimate of time. I wasn't always, you know, on top of my game with the stopwatch. But yeah, about 61 hours and 27 minutes for completion. And in my personal rating system, I gave this one a 4.75. It is I mean, I don't know that perfection is a thing, but this one comes so close in my books. And let's talk about why. All right, pros. Let's start with pros. Pros. This was, in my opinion, a phenomenal rendering. Both the origin art and the completed work. If you just take it in for a second and look, the detail, you can see the lace in her gown here, and in the sleeve you can see the bones look like bones. You can see the corset here. There's a bouquet of roses right here, and you can see his like sinew, you know, on his arm. You can see his cloak and I mean, look at you can see the vertebrae in his neck. You can see her structure through here. You can tell, you know, their skeletal structures here. Look at, I mean, just look at the kind of, I mean, I'm sure it's not 100% anatomically accurate, but you know, it's a skull and it looks like a skull. Her hair, you can see like her hair. I'm not sure if this is curls in her hair. I believe it is, but then you can see her veil flow back down here. It's like a maroon veil here. Just amazing. You can see the heart. You can tell they're under an arch with the flowers and what appears to be like a wedding dress, wedding hair situation. He's dressed up in either a suit or a cloak situation. The heart's up here. This is very wedding vibes to me. And it's clearly depicted, in my opinion. There's no question what's happening in this picture, and very clear. What do you guys think? I mean, is this not an amazing render? I mean, you can see the leaves up here in the art. It's just crazy. I was crazy impressed and surprised by that. Let's see, we have a clear starting image, and I touched on that. The canvas itself, the artwork was very clear, and the clarity continued on to the finished product. I think this is a very clear image. And it did turn out more beautiful than I even expected it to. You never really know with any company, budget or otherwise, how something's going to turn out until you've done it. But you guys, this one, you know, did come from a budget company. It's a hit and miss. And I was like, this is either going to turn out really fantastic or really poor. And I'm so, so glad this turned out so, so well. It's just more beautiful than I anticipated it would ever be. This is definitely making my personal top 10 favorites of all time diamond painting. As soon as we're done filming here, I'm a little neurotic. I'm going to seal it, even though I don't need to, because then it's getting put right. We have the frame ready. It's going in a frame. It's going on the wall. It is becoming a part of our home. That is how much I like this diamond painting. And I think one of the reasons I like this diamond painting specifically is not only because of how good it turned out, how clear it is, how shiny the drills are, the artwork, the rendering, the message of the image, but I've mentioned it in other videos, but hi, if you don't know me and my flavor or taste, I do like dark, creepy, ooky, spooky horror, guts and gore, and all that. But I think more than I love that stuff, I love things like this, where you take beauty and elegance and mash it in with a little bit of, you know, the horror or creep or gory factor. I mean, we're dealing with skeletons here, decomposed bodies, you know, and you mesh that together. You take something that could have been horrifying, and on its own, if you saw it in the real world, it would be horrifying to you, and you put it together with beauty elements like the red roses, the wedding dress, the arch, the overall message of this, and it turns something that normally would be considered gory or creepy and makes it beautiful and elegant. And that's like my all-time favorite type of art piece. So Yeah, this one spoke to my soul, you guys. That's my pros, like A++ pros. Now we'll talk about the cons and why it wasn't a perfect 5 for me. The R and D symbols on this canvas were difficult to read under a light board. If I caught a picture of it, I'll put it on the screen for you. But they were light letters, so like white letters on a light background, and you turn that light board on and it disappears. It makes it so hard to see. And then the R's and the B's had a similar color background. They were both light colors. So when you turn the light board on, again, they kind of wanted to disappear, but what you could see, they looked very similar. You know, an R and a B on a similar color background spot. It made it very difficult to tell, and there were a few times where I had to go back in and like, this doesn't kind of look so right in this spot. Let me pluck a drill and see, and oops, yeah, that was supposed to be an R, or oh, that was supposed to be a B. I would get the two mixed up. And then the asterisk and the drop symbols were hard to tell apart as well. Because of how condensed the symbols were on this canvas and stuff, the little asterisk kind of appeared almost like just like a round ball, and then the drop shape was squished and it just kind of looked like a round ball, and if you looked real hard you could see the little pointy tip of the teardrop, you know. So they looked so similar, and that caused me some problems too. And but that's really it for cons. I don't find any complaints with anything. The color palette, the color scheme. If I want to nitpick, there are a few places like over here that have a brighter red that I might pluck out and put, you know, one of them deeper maroons just to make it mesh better. I double checked this red drill on his cheek, and it is charted this way. I might take that out and put a more subdued color there. There's like a bright red up here in her hair that was charted that way, but I think another color would make it blend a little bit better. So in that regard, if I want to nitpick, if I want to get like down in it and go pixel by pixel, there are a few places that maybe I could feel that my eyes would like an improvement, a different color in that spot. But looking at it at a viewing distance, it's perfect in my book. It's just, it looks great. So is it a complaint? I mean, you're gonna see that in any diamond painting when you're literally, you know, less than a foot from it, right? Okay, so and then the only notes I had was, yeah, no special drills or enhancements, and we talked about that, and I touched on this, but the message of this art piece, what overall this piece of art says as a message, just speaks to me on a deeply personal soul level, and that's why I chose it for this event. I think it was a great representative of myself, as well as my art preference, as well as my channel. So here it is, you guys. And with that, our post review is done. I want to know what you think. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think of this image? And I'm so sorry I made you look at it sideways before we send it off to its final resting place on my wall. I'll turn it right side up and kind of slow roll you through it so you can have a good look-see. All right, so we'll start up here and we'll just kind of chugga-chugga-choo-choo it. Have I broken your neck enough? I'm so sorry. I just really don't have the lengthwise, the space here to have filmed it correctly oriented, as long as this is. But here you go. There it was, you guys. One more time on the way down. Let's say goodbye to our couple. I never named them, by the way. The man and the woman in this photo. I didn't name them. What do you think? Who did they look like to you? Like, what do you think their names are or were in life? I don't know. Wishy? Sundown. Yay! They're named. I feel better about it now. All right, you guys. Say goodbye. Bye. Guys, now we are getting ready to kit this down. It shouldn't take us too long. There were only 24 colors. I'm going to get a safety boat and a pouring boat and kit this one down. Oh, you know, I didn't think I was ever going to get this one done. I loved it, but life, you guys, got all up in the way. We have just been busy bees on this channel, have we not? I think so. I feel it. You might not. I feel it. We had a lot going on this month. We're starting with number 154. We had, oh, are we starting off not being able to ride the lazy train? I have the wrong. Hey, now I have the right funnel. It's magic. We're starting off with 154 and getting run over by the lazy train because the lazy train is not stopping to let us on it. Oh, crud. Crud-a-duty. Okay, so that's not in the right order. Hello. There we go. We might be able to ride this lazy train, you guys. And it looks like I might have to do some number digging because apparently I got these out of order with the DMC. So this should be fun. We're going to be eyeballing it and trying to make sure that we get the right colors and the right containers. Future me, I'm sorry if I make a mistake, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you trust Mushy to write something down. That looks like the same color. So we had 154 and 169 is next. But yeah, you guys, busy month on the channel, right? And this is not the complimentary color. This is gonna be one heck of a nasty, messy kit down. That is not the same color. That's not the same color. That's not the same color. It's closer. There it is. Okay. All right, found the color. We had to dig a little bit because these containers and symbols are all out of order. I do remember now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was the canvas that when we kitted up, it was in, I think, DMC order, but not not letter order. So it was like symbol J, symbol EF, symbol LM, symbol KC. You know, it was just like all over the place. So we're gonna have to kind of be careful and eyeball our colors and containers and stuff. But yeah, busy month on the channel. 310, my good friend 310, I know you. This was 310. It disappeared. Don't know what happened. So I guess we don't have to put that in a jar. What a shame. Let's see, 356 is next. We had toward the beginning of the month, we started the event, and then I don't have any in this color, so we'll set that aside. 356, 415, 413. We started the event, and then we hit 666, and then we did that. We had that giveaway, and oh, that's close. These two colors are really close, and it's really scary, but I think it's this one. And then I did do a destashing, and that was kind of hectic and being my first de-stash, I was figuring it all out and working it all out, learning some lessons and whatnot. But we had that. We had a lot of hauls and unboxings this month, and just, whew, you guys, it just kind of, got away from me. We had a busy month. Where are we at? 452 and 453. It's 452, and I think I see it right here. Yep. So, yeah, this one took a while, and we're already, when you guys see this, it's, spoiler, the next video should be our kit up of our next event canvas, which I will be participating in Richard's Real Men Craft 2 is his channel, in his M&M event. You have to have a canvas. It starts with them. I don't want to proclaim to tell you the, about the event, the qualifying situation and entry. Go check out his channel to find out all the real specific details. Don't trust my little gnat brain to get it right, guys. You have to go to the source, which is Richard at Real Men Craft 2. I know it has to do with like M or M and M, like the letters M, like 2 M's in it, or M is for March, or I cannot remember. But I have mine selected, and you'll probably find that out, I'm guessing, by the time you see this, the next day, tomorrow for you, a couple of days for me. 5:35. 5:35. Are you in the house? Here we go. So yeah, we're gonna do, does anybody have any idea what Mushy has planned for Richard's M&M event? I mean, the possibilities are endless. There's so much. I think you guys are gonna be surprised. I think it's gonna, in a way, I think initially you're gonna be shocked and you're gonna be like, WTF? But then I think you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, should have known. 632. It's gonna be a mushy flare. It's gonna be unexpected, sort of. When you first hear the words come out of my mouth, you're gonna be like, what the heck is this BS? I didn't sign up for this. And then when I reveal, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm down. That's all I can tell you. That's your hint. That is all I got for you. 6:45. Come on, 6:40. Hi, 6:45. I don't have you. I have a 6:46 though, so we'll go with that. I guess I didn't make a container for 6:45, and that's disappointing. I'm deeply disappointed in Past Mushy. I hope she feels the extent of my disappointment. I know I feel it right now, but I'm present Mushy, and it was Past Mushy that did this stuff. Unless I put it in the wrong place, which I'm looking and I don't see it, so oops. We'll just we'll overlook it this time, right? How is everybody's day going? I've been seeing lots of fun stuff in the Facebook page. If you didn't know, Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting does have a channel Facebook page. It's open to all subscribers, so if you are subscribed and you want to come hang out with your fellow subbies outside of these videos, come on over, hit that join button, answer a couple of generic questions, and like magic, you will appear in the room with us. Yep, that's how that works. And everybody's nice. we have been $7.79 drama free, and will continue to be that way because I will like kick a drama to the curb. Abso-freaking-lutely. So when you come in the doors of our Facebook page, leave your drama behind. We're a fun, safe space. You don't have to, if you're just a fan of the channel and a subby and you want to come hang out, but you don't really do dark and creepy diamond paintings, you don't have to. I can turn. I challenge you. I challenge you. I have proven thus far no one has been able to present their whip and say, I get it all the time. I hear it. I read it. I see it all the time. Oh, this is my whip. It's not dark and creepy or scary or anything like that. I'm sorry, but I posted it. And no, you don't understand my power, my magic. My magic's, I don't have this color 8. Why do I have 814 written down? And yet I fail to find, oh, found it. I think we're going to have an overflow situation here. But yeah, even if you don't do dark and creepy diamond paintings yourself, there's no reason you can't come hang out with us. I appreciate all art. Art is art is art. If you're a subscriber to the channel, then you are welcome to come join the Facebook group. Just search it up, dark and creepy diamond painting, and like magic, voila. But yeah, I have not yet been bested. I have a knack. A very specialized knack of taking any diamond painting you might present to me as your whip, and you might say, hey, this ain't dark and creepy, spooky, gory, and I will find the spook in it. Test me. I dare you. Kind of like a dirty mind. You know those people who like literally their mind is in the gutter? I'm one of those too, but 815, 900. But my other, besides turning anything into a dirty joke, my other superpower is the power to find the dark and creepy in anything. So, yep, never fear. People post their whips and art canvas finds that they like of all kinds, all genres, and it is all welcome. So if you've been on the fence and you're thinking about joining the Facebook group, but you're like, I'm not dark and creepy enough, you don't have to be. Don't have to be. Where are we at? 90210. 90210. Yep. I believe this is not a match. Okay. Did I already do 90210, you guys? Nope. There it is. So what is going on? Is anyone else still working on the Love is in the Air event? Did you participate? And if you did, what did you work on? I have not lately gotten to get over to their Facebook group and look, and but I sure darn am gonna do it because it's on my to-do list. Excited to see. Did you do like a February Valentine 934 diamond painting, but not in a group setting, not in a community participatory kind of way? That's okay. That's absolutely fine. If you were doing your own thing, I get it. I do that sometimes too. I like to do my own thing sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. But if you did, what did you do? Was there anyone that was like, did not do a Valentine's diamond painting of some kind? I'm also curious. Maybe you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Maybe you don't recognize it. Maybe you don't celebrate it. Maybe you don't believe in it. And that's okay. So what did you work on? And did you have trouble finding any canvases while you were shopping for your next whip that were not love related in February? I can imagine that was probably pretty difficult. All the shops, it's the same thing in real life, you know, when, I mean, at 12:01 a.m. on, well, November 1st. Well, even before then, when did they start putting Christmas stuff up? Was like really, really early this year. It was before Halloween was done. I swear it was. At least it was in our neck of the woods. So, I'm sure it was probably relatively difficult to find a diamond painting that was not lovey-dovey related. I'm just grabbing the next tier of containers here. Somebody mentioned that they've found a 7-tier, I think it was, version of this, like, I don't know if I can show you without, you know, taking up your whole screen, but like this Tic Tac overflow storage container situation in 7 tiers. And I'm telling you, I need that in my life. And if you don't send me a link, I'll really, really be upset. Because I need it. And I haven't had a chance to try to figure out Temu's super fun search terms. If you're a Temu shopper, you know their search terms. You want to look up, you know, creepy zombie lady. You can't type creepy zombie lady. You got to do something like green goblin with rotting flesh or something. You know, they don't ever call anything what it is. It's always got a different, really odd name that makes it impossible to find what you're looking for quickly and easily. So yeah, I can't just, I'm sure it's not going to be as simple as typing in 7-tiered Tic Tac. Uh-oh, we're going to make a mess. That's what the boat of safety is for. Oh, really? I couldn't squeeze those last couple ones in here? Oop. Oh, look at that. Squeezed it out. Oh, come on. This is a problem for future me. We're going to leave that full one right on in there, and I don't know what's happening here. It's certainly not going to the trash can. No, you don't hear nothing. That was not Mushy taking the lazy way out, and you can't prove otherwise. You don't know what I was doing off frame. You don't know. Maybe I was picking my nose, for all you know. Yep, had a boogie. Had to pick it. I absolutely wasn't throwing those drills away. What happened to those drills? I don't know. Got stuck in the boogie and flew away. I don't know. 37.72. Seriously though. Yeah, I don't do boogies. Just like, it's always my chair. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out eventually. Oh, if anyone is interested in updates on Girl Dog Charlotte, she has been doing very well for her. She has always had, I don't know what color this is. Hey, crumb catchers for the win. Chesticles, yay! Did I say that out loud? I guess I did. 37, what is my next number? 37.99. Here we go. She has always had like a love-hate relationship with food. And today it's the hate relationship is showing through. We cannot get her to eat, which is not helpful for her seizure potential. And so we've kind of been struggling with that. She's always had, they thought she had atypical Addison's. Not Addison's, but atypical Addison's. But never had the chance to, like, do the test. I don't know what the test entails exactly. 38.60. It's in the next container. So before we move on, 37, which was that one that I had? Okay, so I got these 2 colors, and I've got like 3 containers left, or 4. One of them's white, so we don't have to worry about that. So here's what's going on. So I got these 2 really similar colors. One's slightly redder than the other. One is slightly browner. And these 2 containers, the one is orange and one is like brown. But these are, oh no. Well, you know what, you guys? Sadness. I think rather than risk it and rather than pulling out my book, I don't feel like it's that important to me in this very moment in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the empty containers back in their cozy little snuggy buggy home. And I'm just going to totally not throw those in the trash can and move on with the last two colors. Yeah, it's, you guys, it's been one of those days, dealing with Charlotte and, Brother Russell, and, I don't know what's going on with him. This is the quietest for the longest that he's been all day, and so that's kind of how that's going for me today. Little puppies and their barky little barkiness is really cute until it never stops, and then it becomes maddening. And that's kind of where I'm at. I've lost my darn mind, and it was him that stole it. Yeah, stole it with his barking powers, literally driving me mad. If you haven't seen, we've been streaming over on Twitch lately at Mushmallow79 for me, and you can find Sundown at RG Sundown TTV. We play a lot of Dead by Daylight. I really want to find the time to play at least one game day worth of... I missed a number somewhere. I missed 2 numbers somewhere. Well, that's a shame, isn't it, folks? That's a dirty shame, because I'm not going back through all these containers. You snooze, you lose. I did not write something down right, and that's my own fault, and now the containers have to pay the price. So do the drills. But yeah, come check us out over on Twitch. We've been trying to stream. We do try to stream most nights, and we play Dead by Daylight. I'd like to get some 7 Days to Die in really, really soon. It's my favorite game of life. But yeah, come check us out over there if you get bored. Like I said, we're over there most nights. Or if you need somebody to laugh at, listen to, watch die in a game, in a video game, you know, while you diamond paint. That's good too. We provide lots of that. There you go. For any of you visual ASMR people, sound ones, here you go. Just for you. Look at these colors though, you guys. Look at this color palette. Earthy tones, muted tones. This is my jam. This right here. Love it. Can you see why I liked it? Yeah. Okay, say goodbye. And goodbye to it. Goodbye, drills. Alright, you guys. Now all that's left is this big mess for me to clean up. That's not for you. I won't make you stick around for that. That's it for this post review and kit down. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay naughty. Bye.